Swing the wheel out. So I guess the ball joint popped out of place or something.
Yeah, it pulled it right out of the socket.
And the axle shaft pulled out of its little sleeve. It looks like the rubber part also ripped too.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that gear oil or something?
Yeah.
Looks kind of chunky,
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah.
just gear oil.
Anyways, plan of action, I guess, is to
get
take
this key out and pull that nut, this part out.
Okay, so to get the
Because
cotter
you
pin out.
Yeah, get the cotter key out.
Uh-huh.
Take that nut off. This is trash.
Uh-huh.
And you got 2 bolts holding this in. That's
Okay.
trash.
Oh, so this is all a new part.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a reference there.
Okay. Oh, so it's all one piece.
Yeah.
Alright. So you can pull it open. Alright, so it should. This is a new piece, and then. Okay. Awesome.
If I let this go, it's not going to be in your way, right?
No. That's the turn. Alright, so these two nuts are 18 millimeter, and this one up here is 15. These are starting to round though, so these are kind of weak. So we kind of accidentally rounded them off. We got this one off, but I mean, what would help? Maybe some PB blaster or something like that. And but we're just gonna get an impact, and then hammer on a socket and just round it off, and then replace this nut afterwards. So this is what remains of the cotter pin. Don't reuse these whenever you take them out, even if you're just they're not really damaged. Like this one's already broken in half. But always go and buy new ones. You can get these on the hardware store for like a few dollars, just like $1 or $2. And I think it comes in a pack of like 2 or 3. So, all right. So we just got off the castle nut. We didn't use like an open-ended wrench, but we just used these. I think these are called tube or plumber's wrench. Something like that, but it's an adjustable open-ended wrench, and you can select different sizes. See if I can do this with one hand. So you have a big size right there, small size, and you still maintain like a parallel surface for hex bolts. So once you get the castle nut off, set this to the side, and then now you want to go ahead and get off this piece right here. I'll suggest spraying in some PB blaster or some liquid wrench or WD-40 or something like that, a lubricant, and get this off. So we actually have a tie rod spreader, I think, at the house, so my dad went to go get that, and yeah. So, the actual shaft is pretty much shot, so we're going to go ahead and take it off. So first you want to get this axle nut off. Also you want to get the caliper off. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in. But we're using a 1 1/4 socket, 1/2 inch. And alright, well, this is all spinning. So what you can do actually is get a some kind of screwdriver. See if I can get one from my tool bag, something like that, and stick it in between here. Make sure you get it in real good or something like that. And then it is really hard doing it with one hand. And then see, it restricts it from turning. And now you can crank down on this axle nut. So if you don't have anybody to push the brakes for you, you can just use this quick tip. You can also put it up here if your caliper doesn't have this, but I'm pretty sure every caliper has a section in the middle for it. On my Jeep, it's a little bit of a wider disc, so I can just get a 3/8 extension and just put it in there. But for this one, you can just use a screwdriver if you're watching this to know how to fix this same problem. Then there you go. And then just get this off, and then I'll check in with you guys when I'm about to take off the caliper. Alright, so looking down into behind everything, there should be one bolt up here for the caliper assembly, the mounting bracket. It should be a 17mm, and there's also one down under here. Sorry, I can't really find a good angle, but there's two holding it in. And then after that, you just want to kind of take it off. So once you get the caliper off, you want to put it somewhere so the brake lines aren't under stress. So you just put it on like the bottom of the double wishbone here. And then, so now, you just want to finish taking off the axle nut. And then you got to get this caliper off, or the disc off. So you just get a few hits with a hammer. It should just come off real easy.
Excellent.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you could probably just poke that out, and then can you pull that as far as you can this way? Thank you. Keep pushing it through. Yeah, you could use some grease in here too.
Now that's just Yep.
Yep, that'll do it. Can you get that other piece right there, and down under there? Oh, that's fine. So what size is that top castle nut?
3/4.
3/4, and then the three on the bottom are 18mm. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a new one. Came 2 nuts and one. The original one we bought didn't come with any of the hardware, so we had to go to O'Reilly's and get this one. It's this part number. Alright. Dang, this tire is kind of low.
It is low.
But yeah, the axle's still out, so on this side, so we're gonna just probably just push it. I don't think you can put it in drive with just one axle in. It might just break everything, so we'll check back in when we get to the garage. Alright, so we tried throwing it into gear. Reverse wouldn't do anything. Drive wouldn't do anything. It would just keep revving to the sky. And then when we put it into park, it would just start making some weird sounds. So we just put it into neutral, turn off the car, we put it into the on position so we can use kind of some of the steering. And we're just gonna get the Jeep, my Wrangler, have a tow strap, and we'll just back it up into the to the house. It's just around the block though. Alright, so you want to go ahead and torque those down to spec. I'll put the numbers up here of what the actual torque specs are for that lower ball joint. And I hope you guys can follow the video real easy. Basically, just take off the old one, put on the new one, real easy. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll have another video replacing the axles. And yeah, peace.